So, was what happened at FTX unique to the crypto space? Well, not according to Alessio Coaglini of Hex Trust and Igneous Turenus of crypto incubator Davion Labs.
This really doesn't have anything to do with blockchain technology. It's just financial crimes that have been built on top of a new market created by blockchain technology.
Their success got to their head, and they just thought, they can throw away everything that the previous generation has built, and they just think, they can do it with really kind of like just cavalierly and do it on the fly.
There's good reason to suspect that what SBF and others did at FTX broke laws. That is why there is a series of investigations in the US and elsewhere, and a criminal probe, for instance, in the Bahamas, where FTX was headquartered. Better rules will help the whole sector in the aftermath of this. That much is self-evident. But some say that that alone isn't going to be enough, and the whole crypto community needs to ultimately do more from here on in.
The main players, they have to kind of lead the way to a better market and sustainable market. And at the same time, I wouldn't even discount the fact that there's a co-responsibility from institutional investors that in an indirect way back companies that didn't have really the best governance and approach to providing this kind of business to retail and institutional clients.
Custodians like the Hex Trust, like First Digital and others have all called for greater segregation of assets in the wake of this mess. And self-custody, of course, is already increasing as a result of FTX and what we are seeing at other exchanges as well. If you want to know more about that, do check out our recent episode on it. For many, the obvious solution would be decentralization, though, rather than more regulation. While it does have its flaws, the key to this argument really is that no single person can ultimately end up in control.
The reason why we haven't seen that much kind of like systematic failure in DeFi is because everything is traceable on chain. Not to say that DeFi is perfect, because the vast majority of exploits do happen on DeFi, but they are also very, very transparent.
The other awkward truth is that we collectively miss this. Everyone had appeared to buy into the myth of Sam Bankman-Fried, celebrities, politicians, the media, and especially investors. And this is where big improvements also lie. Institutions need to do a better job of due diligence in crypto.
When you have the largest investors investing into FTX, retail investors, they're not supposed to do their due diligence. They would just expect that player to have been due diligenced by somebody that knows more than them.
And so we come back once again to this issue of trust. Proof of reserves may go some way towards rebuilding that, but the lesson for everybody in the meantime is clear. Do your homework and be careful, especially right now. You never know where the next bad apple may be lurking.